You've been there, haven't you? You finally drift off to sleep. The house is quiet. And then, just as you hit that deep, restful stage, your bladder starts to call. Before you know it, you're fumbling for the light switch, shuffling to the bathroom, and then trying to coax yourself back to sleep in the dark, only for the cycle to repeat an hour or two later. If you're over 70 and finding yourself making more than 2 trips to the bathroom every single night, you're not alone. And you know how utterly draining it can be. That constant interruption doesn't just make you tired, it steals your energy for the next day, dims your mood, and can even make simple tasks feel like climbing a mountain. It's a frustrating reality for so many of us, making us feel like sleep is just out of reach. But what if I told you there's a way to reclaim those precious hours of uninterrupted rest? What if you could significantly reduce those nighttime bathroom trips with some straightforward daily adjustments? In this video, we're going to explore 7 remarkably simple daily habits that can make a profound difference in how often you wake up to pee, helping you sleep more soundly and wake up feeling truly refreshed. Stick around and watch to the very end for something that might truly surprise you and change the way you think about your nightly routine. Now, let's dive right into these habits, starting with something that might seem obvious, but it's often overlooked in its subtlety: unsmart fluid management. Hey out. It's not about cutting out water entirely. Absolutely not. Hydration is vital for us, especially as we get older. But it's all about when and how much you're drinking, particularly in the later hours of the day. Think of your bladder like a balloon. Throughout the day, you need to keep it filled, keep your body hydrated. But as evening approaches, especially after dinner, that balloon needs a little less pressure. Many of us have a habit of sipping water, tea, or even a glass of juice right up until bedtime, almost like a ritual. While a small sip to take medication is fine, consistently drinking larger volumes in the evening, especially within 2 to 3 hours of lying down, is a direct ticket to those midnight bathroom visits. Your body is just doing what it's supposed to do, processing fluids. The trick here is to front-load your hydration. Drink most of your daily water intake earlier in the day, say before 6 or 7 p.m. Imagine starting your day with a glass of water, having a glass or 2 with lunch, and making sure you're steadily hydrating throughout the afternoon. Then, as evening comes, ease off. Perhaps a small cup of herbal tea, but avoid large glasses of water or any other beverages. If you find yourself thirsty, try just a small mouthful or 2 to wet your throat rather than a full glass. Think of it as giving your kidneys a break before they're on night duty. You're not depriving yourself. You're simply adjusting the timing to align with your body's natural need for rest. It's about being strategic, not restrictive. This simple shift, making hydration a daytime priority and a nighttime pause, can dramatically reduce the urge to get up, allowing your body to settle into a deeper, more restorative sleep without the constant interruptions. It truly makes a world of difference when your bladder isn't working overtime while you're trying to unwind. Moving on from fluids, let's talk about another critical habit that ties directly into how well you sleep and how often you're up at night. Mindful evening eating. Now, what you put into your body in the hours leading up to bedtime has a significant impact on your bladder and your sleep quality. It's not just about what you eat, but also what you drink, beyond just water. Let's start with some of the obvious culprits: caffeine and alcohol. We all know coffee and many teas contain caffeine, which is a stimulant, but it's also a diuretic, meaning it makes you pee more. While a morning cup of coffee might be a cherished ritual, having a late afternoon coffee, or even certain energy drinks or some dark chocolates, can keep your bladder active and your mind awake long after you want to be winding down. Similarly, alcohol, even just 1 glass of wine or a beer with dinner, acts as a diuretic. It might make you feel sleepy initially, but it often leads to disrupted sleep later in the night as your body processes it and your kidneys work overtime. So, think about cutting off caffeine by early afternoon, say 2 or 3 p.m., and alcohol at least 3 to 4 hours before you plan to go to bed. Beyond these, consider salty foods. A bag of crisps, heavily processed snacks, or a very salty dinner can lead to increased thirst, which then leads to more fluid intake, and inevitably, more trips to the bathroom. Your body holds onto extra water when you consume a lot of salt, and then it tries to flush it out. So, aim for a lighter, less salty dinner. Think about a simple grilled chicken with steamed vegetables, or a light soup, rather than a heavy, rich, or salty meal. And try to finish eating at least 3 hours before you plan to lie down. This gives your digestive system time to do its work, reducing the need for your body to be actively processing food while you're trying to rest. Having your last meal earlier and making it lighter and less salty helps your body settle down. Rather than ramping up digestive and kidney activity, it's about creating a calm internal environment for sleep, giving your body the best chance to just focus on resting, rather than working on digesting or expelling excess fluids. Taking these steps with your evening food and drink choices might feel like a small adjustment, but the impact on your sleep can be quite profound, leading to longer, more peaceful nights, continuing our journey towards better sleep. The third habit we need to consider is gentle movement throughout the day. And now, you might be thinking, what does exercise have to do with peeing at night? Well, it's not just about muscle or heart health. It's also about fluid distribution and overall body regulation. When we're sedentary for long periods, especially sitting or standing in one place, fluids can tend to accumulate in our lower legs and feet. This is often referred to as peripheral edema. Then, when you finally lie down at night, gravity shifts, and all that accumulated fluid starts to move back into your bloodstream. Your kidneys, sensing this increased volume, then kick into high gear to process it, leading to a much greater urge to urinate during the night. So, the key here isn't about intense workouts, but about gentle, consistent movement that helps circulate fluids and prevent them from pooling. Simple activities like a leisurely walk in the park, doing some light housework, gardening, or even just regularly standing up and moving around for a few minutes every hour if you've been sitting for a long time, can make a huge difference. Imagine taking a 20-30-minute walk in the morning or early afternoon. This isn't just good for your heart. It's helping your body process fluids more efficiently throughout the day, rather than holding on to them until you're trying to sleep. Even doing some simple leg exercises while sitting, like ankle circles or calf raises, can help pump fluids back towards your core. The important thing is to avoid vigorous exercise too close to bedtime, as that can actually be stimulating and make it harder to fall asleep. The goal is gentle, regular activity that encourages healthy circulation and prevents fluid buildup during your waking hours. This way, when you finally lay your head on the pillow, your body has already had a chance to manage those fluids, reducing the sudden rush to your kidneys and the subsequent urge to wake up and make that unwelcome trip to the bathroom. It's truly amazing how a little bit of movement during the day can contribute so significantly to a peaceful night's rest. Now, let's talk about a habit that's often overlooked, yet incredibly powerful for bladder control, especially as we age. The power of pelvic floor exercises, often known as Kegels. You might think these are just for new mothers or people with severe incontinence, but they are absolutely beneficial for everyone, particularly those experiencing frequent nighttime urination. Your pelvic floor muscles form a sling-like support system at the base of your pelvis, holding up your bladder, bowels, and, for women, the uterus. As we get older, like any other muscle in our body, these muscles can weaken, making it harder to hold urine, especially when your bladder fills up during the night. Strengthening these muscles can significantly improve bladder control and reduce leakage. But more importantly for our topic, it can help you hold on longer when that urge strikes, giving you a better chance of sleeping through the night, or at least extending the time between bathroom visits. The beauty of Kegels is that they are discreet and can be done anywhere, anytime. The trick is to find the right muscles. Imagine you're trying to stop the flow of urine midstream, or trying to stop yourself from passing gas. That feeling of lifting and squeezing is your pelvic floor. Once you've identified them, the exercise is simple: squeeze those muscles, hold for a count of 5, and then relax for a count of 5. It's crucial to fully relax between each squeeze. Start with 5 to 10 repetitions. 3 times a day. You can do them while watching TV, sitting at your kitchen table, or even while lying in bed. Over time, as these muscles get stronger, you'll notice a remarkable improvement in your ability to control your bladder. It's like giving your bladder a stronger, more capable support system, allowing it to hold more comfortably for longer stretches. This isn't an overnight fix. It requires consistency, but the rewards are profound. Imagine feeling more confident in your bladder control, knowing that you're building up your body's natural ability to hold fluids, which translates directly into fewer interruptions during the night. It's a proactive step that empowers you to take charge of your nighttime comfort. And next up, let's turn our attention to your environment, because a crucial element for better sleep, and by extension, reducing nighttime urination, is creating your ideal sleep sanctuary. This isn't just about comfort. It's about optimizing the conditions that signal to your body it's time for deep rest, which in turn helps regulate all your bodily functions, including bladder activity. Think about the basics. Your bedroom should be dark, quiet, and cool. Even a sliver of light from a street lamp, a digital clock, or a phone can disrupt your melatonin production, the hormone that helps you sleep. Consider blackout curtains, an eye mask, or simply turning off all glowing devices. Noise is another huge disruptor. If you live on a busy street or have noisy neighbors, earplugs or a white noise machine can work wonders to mask disruptive sounds. A consistent, cool temperature is also vital. Most sleep experts agree that somewhere between 18 to 20 degrees Celsius, 65 to 68 Fahrenheit is ideal. A room that's too warm can lead to restless sleep, making you more aware of any bodily urges, including the need to pee. Beyond these environmental factors, think about your bed itself. Is your mattress comfortable and supportive? Are your pillows providing adequate neck support? An uncomfortable bed can lead to tossing and turning, preventing you from reaching those deeper sleep stages where your body is less likely to be bothered by minor bladder fullness. Make your bedroom a place solely for sleep and intimacy, avoiding work, screens, or stressful activities in that space. By making your bedroom a true sanctuary, a cool, dark, quiet haven, you're setting the stage for more consistent, uninterrupted sleep. When your body experiences deep, restorative sleep, it's far less likely to rouse you for a bathroom trip that might otherwise feel urgent during lighter sleep cycles. It's about creating the perfect conditions for your body to do what it's naturally designed to do: rest and repair, undisturbed. Moving on from our sleep environment, let's talk about the incredible power of the rhythm of routine. Our bodies, especially as we get older, thrive on predictability. Establishing a consistent sleep schedule, even on weekends, is one of the most powerful habits you can adopt for better sleep and reduced nighttime bathroom trips. This means going to bed at roughly the same time each night and waking up at roughly the same time each morning. When you maintain a regular sleep-wake cycle, you help regulate your body's internal clock, also known as your circadian rhythm. This rhythm influences countless bodily functions, including hormone production, digestion, and yes, even bladder control. When your body knows what to expect, it can better anticipate and prepare for rest, leading to deeper, more efficient sleep. Think of it like this: if your body is used to you getting up at 7 a.m. every day, it naturally starts to wind down and prepare for sleep at a consistent time each evening. This consistency helps regulate the production of antidiuretic hormone ADH, which signals your kidneys to produce less urine during the night. When your sleep schedule is erratic, this hormone's production can become less predictable, potentially leading to more urine production and more frequent nighttime urges. It's not about being rigid to the minute, but aiming for a window of 30 minutes either side of your target bedtime and wake-up time. For example, if you aim for 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., try to stick close to that, even on Saturdays and Sundays, while it might be tempting to sleep in on your days off. Consistency is key to solidifying this beneficial routine. This consistent rhythm doesn't just make it easier to fall asleep and stay asleep. It helps your body optimize all its internal processes for nighttime rest, including how your kidneys manage fluid. It's a foundational habit that supports all the other efforts you make for better sleep. Creating a stable, predictable environment for your body to truly rest and recover, minimizing those pesky nighttime interruptions. Finally, we arrive at a habit that can tie all of this together and often provides the missing piece for truly restful sleep. Calming your mind before bed. Stress, anxiety, and an overactive mind are huge culprits when it comes to sleep disruption. And believe it or not, they can also contribute to nighttime urination. When you're stressed or anxious, your body is in a state of heightened alert. Your nervous system is on edge. And this can lead to increased muscle tension, including in your bladder, and a greater awareness of any internal signals, making even a slight bladder fullness feel urgent. If you're lying in bed with your mind racing, replaying the day's events, worrying about tomorrow, or simply unable to switch off, you're not giving your body the signal that it's safe to relax and enter deep sleep. So, the habit here is to create a deliberate wind-down routine in the hour leading up to bedtime. This isn't about just lying down. It's about actively preparing your mind and body for rest. Simple relaxation techniques can be incredibly effective. Consider practicing gentle, deep breathing exercises. Lie in bed and simply focus on your breath, inhaling slowly through your nose, letting your belly rise, and then exhaling slowly through your mouth. This simple act can calm your nervous system. Another wonderful technique is progressive muscle relaxation, where you systematically tense and then relax different muscle groups in your body, from your toes all the way up to your head. As you release the tension, you're physically signaling to your body that it's time to let go. Reading a calming book, listening to soothing music, or even a guided meditation specifically designed for sleep can also be transformative. Avoid anything stimulating. No news. No thrilling TV shows. No scrolling on your phone. These activities flood your brain with light and information, making it harder to quiet down. Instead, choose activities that gently lull your mind. By purposefully calming your mind, you're not only making it easier to fall asleep, but you're also reducing the likelihood of your anxious thoughts or internal tension causing you to wake up in response to minor bladder signals. A relaxed mind translates to a relaxed body, and a relaxed body is far more likely to experience undisturbed, restorative sleep. Minimizing those nighttime visits to the bathroom. This final habit is often the most powerful because it addresses the internal chatter that so often sabotages our best efforts for a good night's rest. So, there you have it, 7 powerful, yet incredibly simple daily habits that can truly transform your nights. We've talked about being smart with your fluid intake, ensuring you hydrate mostly during the day and ease off in the evening. Then, we discussed the importance of mindful eating and drinking in the evening, cutting back on those sneaky diuretics like caffeine and alcohol, and opting for lighter, less salty meals to give your body a break before bed. We then explored how gentle movement throughout the day, like a leisurely walk or simply standing up regularly, can prevent fluid from pooling in your legs and flooding your bladder at night. Remember the surprising strength you can build with pelvic floor exercises, those subtle Kegels that empower your bladder to hold on longer, giving you more control. We also delved into creating your sleep sanctuary, that cool, dark, quiet haven that sets the perfect stage for deep, uninterrupted rest. Establishing a consistent rhythm of routine, going to bed and waking up at similar times, works wonders for regulating your body's internal clock and those crucial hormones that manage urine production at night. And finally, we touched on the profound impact of calming your mind before bed, using relaxation techniques to quiet that internal chatter that often sabotages our sleep and makes us more susceptible to nighttime awakenings. Now, here's the surprise I promised you, and it's something truly profound. While each of these habits is powerful on its own, their true magic lies in their combined effect. You see, it's not just about stopping a habit, it's about creating a holistic lifestyle shift. The surprise is that you don't need expensive treatments or complicated procedures. The solution often lies within your daily choices. In the simple, consistent actions you take. Many people think frequent nighttime urination is just an inevitable part of aging, something you simply have to live with. But the truth is, for many, it's a symptom of habits that can be adjusted. The real surprise is discovering the immense control you actually have over your sleep quality and your nighttime comfort. Simply by being mindful and consistent with these habits, It's not about perfection, but about progress. Even adopting just one or two of these habits consistently can start to make a noticeable difference. Imagine the profound relief of waking up just once, or even sleeping through the entire night, feeling truly rested and ready to embrace the day with renewed energy. That feeling is absolutely within your reach. Please, I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these habits, or do you have other strategies that have worked for you? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your insights could be incredibly helpful to someone else watching this video. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel. We're building a community here dedicated to helping each other live our very best lives, filled with energy, comfort, and peace of mind at every age. Thank you for watching. And remember, a good night's sleep is not just a luxury, it's a fundamental part of a happy, healthy life. Here's to peaceful nights and energetic mornings. Live your best life at every age.